Hey guys, I just filmed a makeup tutorial. Looks like this. This is how I do my makeup every single day. I also, really quick, before we start the video, I want to show you what I'm wearing. So this is an old ballet leotard. It's got like a scoop neck in the back. And it's like nice and form-fitting. And it's got these like seams here to like make it more like flattering. And then I also have these jeans on from Guess, and they're just a regular pair of skinny jeans. The closure is like a button closure on the inside, which I like better than the zipper. And yeah, then for shoes I'm wearing TJ Maxx sandals, and these are really versatile and I wear them all the time. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing, and here's my video of me doing my makeup. Hope you guys enjoy. All right, the first thing that I do is my eyebrows. Wow, this is really zoomed in all of a sudden. Was it supposed to be, was it like that before? The first thing I'm gonna do is you do the...
Babe.
I had too much coffee today. The first thing I'm gonna do is do my eyebrows. I do that because I can go back with the foundation afterwards and like shape around the eyebrow, any mistakes I made. So I'm using Wet n Wild's retractable brow pencil in ash brown, and I do an ash color because I have like yellow toned skin and it kind of like evens out with the cool tone. I don't know if that's real or anything, but I need to be like in frame for this. So I start at the tail, the second half of my eyebrow, and I start shading from the bottom up. And then I go into like the main body part of the eyebrow, if that makes sense. I line the top. Honestly, babe, I don't know if I want you here for this.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay, so filling in the eyebrow. And then I overfill a little bit so that there's like more color like coming towards the middle of my face. That makes the eyebrow a little bit longer, and like it like kind of makes your face look a little less, you know. Okay, so that's one eyebrow. We did it. Second eyebrow, sister eyebrow. Start at the tail again. I could do a whole video on eyebrows, but for the sake of this video, I'm just filling in the tail and then lining the main body of the eyebrow, like from either the top or the bottom first, whatever I'm feeling. I just did the bottom, so I just lined the bottom there, and then I'm gonna line the top. This is a very skin positive video because I've been on my period for 10 days now, and that my skin reflects that.
You tell him, babe.
And then see how it's like they're like, it's like too close together a little bit. That's okay. I'm going to use foundation to like erase a little bit so they're not super unibrowy. But I do like to like overcompensate with the innerness of the eyebrows to like make my face look a little bit thinner. All right, so next I'm gonna do foundation. This is Maybelline's Fit Me 222 True Beige. I use 8 foundation. It's a little bit lighter than my skin tone, probably because of Asian beauty standards. But yeah, so the foundation I'm using is pretty buildable. It doesn't dry super quick either, so you have a lot of time to work with it. So I'm just gonna use like this much, and I'm gonna rub it between my fingers, and I'm gonna make everybody upset because I'm going to just rub it all over my face. This is how I do it. What, babe? Bobby's just fucking sitting here laughing at me.
I'm not laughing at you, babe.
I feel like you're not supposed to do this, but, well, that's what I do. I'm a rebel, babe.
I know.
It's like a makeup brush.
Tell him. Talk your shit, babe.
Alright, so I'm like putting most of the product in the middle of my face, not my cheeks, because that's where most of my hyperpigmentation is. And I start in the middle of my face because you kind of want the light to hit the middle of your face the most. And then I'm coating or covering my eyelids to prime them for eyeshadow and eye makeup. Get down on my neck. I don't put a lot of makeup on my forehead because it's Florida, it gets so sweaty. But I put a little bit, like I use the leftovers I have on my fingers, I use to like outline the top of my eyebrow. Kind of clean it up a little bit. And then the rest I'll just put in the middle of my forehead. And this is just the leftover I have on my fingers. So that just like a little bit of yeah. All right, now I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. So eyeshadow is really simple. Most of the time I prefer not to look like I'm wearing eyeshadow, just to add a little bit of like dimension to the eyeball. Make your eyeballs look a little bigger. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, I think today I'm gonna use this. It's the Smashbox Cruise Photo Op eyeshadow. It's like it's been mangled to death, but it's like a charcoal-y color. And I know it looks really dark and like scary, but it's really buildable. So the first layer I put on is most likely gonna be very light. So I'm just gonna tap a blending brush into the product, tap it off. And I'm gonna start from the outer corner and this like lightly sweep it towards my inner corner in the crease. If you can't even tell, like it's so faint, even though it's like a super dark color, it's a very faint wash in the crease. It just adds a little bit of a shadow. So I'm gonna do that same thing, tap a couple times into the product, tap it off, the excess, and then go on the outer corner of my crease to the inner corner of my crease. And for some reason, the right eye always has more product than the left eye. It just happens that way. So I'm going to have to even it out by putting more product on to the left eye. This one's a lot more prominent, so we're just gonna go with it because that's what we do. So you can see that this eye is a lot more shadowed than this eye. I'm gonna just add a little more product to the brush, tap it off, and hope for the best. So not a scary smoky eye like the color kind of makes it seem like it's gonna be, but it's just like a shadow, pretty natural shadow. Then I'm going to line my eyes with this Wet n Wild Pro Line Felt Tip eyeliner. Notice everything I've been using is drugstore because beauty on a budget, you know? So I just start I start lighting from the outer corners, like from the outer half of the lid first, and then build my way into the inner corners. I do a super thin line because I'm just trying to make the lash line look thicker and fuller. I'm not necessarily trying to go for like an eyeliner look. You can't really tell that I'm wearing eyeliner because of the way my crease is kind of full when I open my eyes. But you can tell that the lash line is thicker. Now, we're gonna do mascara. So I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes real quick. Using my e.l.f. super fancy 3-in-1 mascara. e.l.f. has raised their prices, so if you know, you know. That just means they're becoming more higher end, right? I support it, good for them. All right, then I'm going to start from the bottom of the lashes, work my way to the tips, and then make extra coats on top from the middle up. What are you looking at, babe?
I'm just chilling. I'm not doing anything.
All right, with that same, without like using any more mascara, I'm going to do the bottom lashes. And then I'm going to stick it back in, pull it back out. And then I'm going to take the excess off, the excess product off of the tip of the ball and do the other eye. Same way, start with one coat from the root of the eyelashes all the way up and then add extra product from the middle of the lashes to the tip to do that. You have to make funny faces, or else you won't put it on correctly. You'll be too busy worrying about your face. You know? Cute. Super cute. Alright, so the last thing I'm gonna do is put lipstick on. And this is also super fancy Wet n Wild's product. It's in cinnamon spice. I use this like every single day because it just works, you know? Stop.
Baby, I'm not doing anything.
Okay, so what I do to put lipstick on for this product with the consistency it has, I'm going to just do the upper lip first. I'm going to like start where the Cupid's bow is and then apply it all the way to the corner of the lip. Do the same thing on the other side. And notice that like it doesn't cover the entire top of my lip. Like there's still corners, like the upper corners to my Cupid's bow that have to be covered, but if you just smack your lips together, it creates a nice coverage for both the bottom and the top lip. It kind of like spreads the product up higher and on the bottom lip so that you can just go back and trace where your Cupid's bow corners are. Or I just do little like dashes like this, okay, up and down. And that's it. So that is how I do my makeup every day. Thank you guys for watching.